Today we will do vector product of two vectors. Here you are given to you the vector product of two non-zero vectors. Means here two vector will be given to you non-zero. First vector is given to you A and second vector is given B. And that vector product is given to you by A cross B. And how we can find A cross B? You can check. A cross B equal to A modulus into B modulus sine theta and n cap you have. Now you will say, what is a n cap? N cap is a vector that is perpendicular to the both vector A and B. And look here, you can understand by the diagram, if A vector is given to you, B vector is given to you, and between them that angle is theta is given to you, then if the angle is anti-clockwise direction, the n cap will be positive, and if you have the angle is clockwise direction, then the n cap will be negative. N cap will be negative. Now look here, theta is the angle between A and B, and we will take theta always theta is greater than equal to 0, less than equal to pi, means we will take angle always 0 to pi. Okay, now n cap is a unit vector perpendicular to both A and B. Here the n cap we will say that is a unit vector that is perpendicular to both A and B. Look here, we can say direction of A cross B is always perpendicular to both A and B. So sometime we have to find a vector that is perpendicular to both A and B, that will be A cross B. Okay, and A cross B is a vector. Here this will be a vector, and look here, A cross B and B cross A, that is the change of minus sign. A cross B and B cross A is not equal here. The A cross B equal to minus B cross A you will have. You can understand this, that if A and B are non-zero vectors and parallel to each other, if these two vectors are parallel, first A vector is, then this is a B vector, and both are parallel to each other, then A cross B will be equal to 0, because we have A cross B equal to modulus A modulus B sine theta n cap, and sine theta is there 0, means the whole product will be 0. Here not necessary that A and B any one will be 0. So if you have A is not 0, B is not 0, but if the angle theta is 0, then A cross B will be 0, means here this A is parallel to B. Now if you have A cross A means what is angle between A and A? You will have 0 degrees. So A cross A is always 0. Similarly, I cap cross I cap, that will be also 0. J cross J equal to 0. K cross K, that is also equal to 0. Now if angle is pi by 2, means angle is 90 degree, then what you have? Sine 90 is what is 1, means here A cross B modulus, I can say A cross B modulus will be modulus A into modulus B you will have. If you not write here modulus, you have to include the direction also. Now I cross J means I is along the x-axis, J is along the y-axis. So perpendicular to x-axis and y-axis is the z-axis, and along the z-axis we will have the unit vector is k cap. So I cross J will be k cap, J cross K will be I cap, and K cross I will be J cap you will have. So look here in this way you can understand that this is cap. So you will have in this order I, J and K. So I cross J we will have K, J cross K we will have I, and K cross I we will have J. And look here, if you have the opposite sign, means opposite if you do, then what will have? J cross I means here opposite means minus k cap, and k into j we will have in the opposite direction means it is a minus I, and I cross k will be minus j you will have. You will say what is the a cross b. A cross b already we have modulus a into modulus b sine n cap, and modulus of a cross b, modulus of a cross b equal to modulus a into modulus b sine theta. Here we remove the n cap. Why? Because we take the modulus here. So if you have to find sine theta, what you can write? Modulus a cross b upon modulus a into modulus b. Look here, what is the use of the vector product we have? Vector product use is, look here, to find the area of triangle. Here a triangle is given to you where a and b are two vectors are given and angle between them is theta is given. So if a and b represent the adjacent sides of a triangle, these are adjacent sides of a triangle, then area of triangle will be 1 upon 2 modulus of a cross b. We can use this formula to find the area of a parallelogram. So if a and b represent the adjacent sides of a parallelogram, then area of parallelogram will be equal to modulus of a cross b. And look here, if given in this format, a is given a1i plus a2j plus a3k, b is given b1i b2j plus b3k, then you have to find a cross b. How we can find? Look here, ijk you write in first row, a1 a2 a3 you write in the second row, b1 b2 b3 you write in the third row, and this is a determinant, and you know already how to open the determinant. By I you will open, by then you will cross multiply this, and minus j, by j you open, means you cross multiply a1 and b3 minus b1 a3, plus by k you will open, then you will write a1 b2 minus b1 a2, and you will solve this. You can understand the distribution property. A cross b plus c will be a cross b plus a cross c, and this is a lambda bracket a cross b. Lambda is a here scalar quantity. Lambda a cross b plus a cross lambda b. You can write any, both is now after that if you do these formulas very carefully, you can do all these questions of the exercise. It is very simple for you if you understand this formula.